Malaysia needs to foster a social entrepreneurship culture to prosper in today's world, said Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak. The Prime Minister said on Wednesday that social entrepreneurship should be the focus on a people-centric economy, and said Malaysia aims to transform its social enterprise sector in the next 3 years.
I believe that for us to prosper in the 21st century, we need to see social and environmental issues as opportunities, and opportunities that require business-like approaches. Social entrepreneurship is a vital part of our focus on people economy, in which growth is sustainable and inclusive, and the fruits of success are shared by all.
He says the blueprint focuses on building a mass of successful social enterprises, creating an ecosystem that supports the fostering of social and public partnerships, and placing systematic changes that ensure sustainable long-term growth for the sector.
These have been very important initiatives, but we can do so much more. This is why we are here today to launch the National Social Enterprise Blueprint. This is a result of a national consultation led by Magic Social Entrepreneurship Unit with over 200 individuals from 150 plus leading social enterprises, organizations, government agencies, educational institutions and corporations. The blueprint focuses on 3 areas. First, building a critical mass of successful social enterprises so that they become an inspirational model for businesses and charities across the country. Second, creating an enabling ecosystem to support the fostering of social and public-private partnerships. And third, putting in place systemic changes so that regulatory, tax and administrative frameworks ensure sustainable and consistent growth for the sector in the long run. This blueprint, I believe, will radically transform the social enterprise sector. We currently have about 100 successful social enterprises in Malaysia, still a very small number. We want to see that number double by the end of this year, and for there to be at least 1,000 of them in 3 years' time. That is our aim, and I hope we will achieve that and, in fact, go beyond that target. The successful implementation of the blueprint will see a social sector that is more entrepreneurial and self-sustaining, a public sector that is collaborative and will deliver more innovative, cost-effective, and better services, and a private sector that will invest in a more equitable and sustainable economy. Social entrepreneurship is a concept that has developed over the last 2 decades or so, and whose aims and characteristics can be traced a long way further back. One could begin by saying that a social enterprise is one that endeavors to be inclusive and transparent while being fully accountable to its shareholders and beneficiaries. But more than that, a social entrepreneur is not merely concerned with building a profitable business. He or she is also thinking about the transformative effect such a business can have on society at large. Social entrepreneurs are developing innovative business models that blend traditional capitalism with solutions that address the long-term needs of our planet.
Najib also says social enterprises are important drivers of sustainable economic growth around the world.
And today, social enterprises and the innovative business and financial models they have pioneered are regarded as important drivers of sustainable economic growth around the world. In Thailand, for example, you'll be surprised to know that there are now over 120,000 social enterprises supported by the Thailand Social Enterprise Office. In the United Kingdom, there are around 70,000 social enterprises employing over 1 million people and contributing more than 5% of national GDP. That is
Also present at the launch of the blueprint was Treasury Secretary General Tan Sri Dr. Muhammad Irwan Seriga Abdullah, who is also chairman of MAGIC. The blueprint was formulated by the MAGIC Social Entrepreneurship Unit, which was set up by Najib in 2013 to spearhead the growth of the country's social enterprise sector.
Big nice tight photo right there. Big smile to the camera right there.